is the story of how the constellation of Cassiopeia came to be. It is a very beautiful constellation. This story began in a beautiful village ruled by Cassiopeia, her daughter Andromeda, and Cephas the king. The king said,
"We run this kingdom so well."
"And we are so beautiful," said Cassiopeia. "This is such a beautiful kingdom," said Andromeda finally to the king. And the king said he had to leave his wife and child so that he could go collect the taxes from the kingdom. Finally, right before he left, he waved to Andromeda and Cassiopeia because he was a very happy man. Andromeda and Cassiopeia stood together in the room admiring themselves. Suddenly, the vain Cassiopeia said, "We are more beautiful than the gods, and we will always be." Surprised with her mother's words, Andromeda said, You should not say things like that, for it will offend the gods." Andromeda was right. It offended Poseidon. Poseidon was the god of the sea. He had created beautiful sea nymphs that he found more beautiful than anything else. He was angered so much that he sent his sea monster to destroy Cassiopeia's kingdom. Her husband, Cephas, learned from the oracle that the only way to stop the monster was to sacrifice his daughter, Andromeda, to it. Andromeda was then tied to a rock and left to be eaten by the monster. He lay on the rock getting splashed by the waves when suddenly a brave young man flew up towards her on flying shoes. He had just defeated the great Medusa, whose head was in his bag. When he saw her, he immediately found love and said, "I, the great Perseus, will save you!" He took the head out of his bag and turned the monster to stone. Perseus then rescued Andromeda and carried her on his back through the ocean. He took her to his land, where they lived happily ever after together. Cassiopeia was put in the sky so that people know not to brag that they are better than the gods. Cephas was put in the sky next to her because he always let her say whatever she wanted, and now he could listen to her forever.